Well, today's going to prove to be a very busy and chaotic day as we are building the new cement wall at the back of the mountain on the new extension. We have brought in the dream team and extra muscle today because it's one thing to mix this amount of concrete by hand and pour it for the foundation. It's a completely other thing to mix this amount of concrete and lift it up to pour in the forms for the wall. So we filled in all of the small stones around the French drain, which will capture the water as it comes down from the mountain and redirect it around the house. And then after we build the concrete wall, we will squeeze behind the wall and coat that wall in plastic to make sure none of the water actually comes through the concrete.
Qua, Bradey.
Tira qua come, preme qua.
Sei già? Vai.
Scusate.
Vai.
Aiuto! Grazie. Grazie. So we've just built the outside wall for the concrete wall, and you'll notice that we've actually used about a nail's width spacing between every single board. That's because when we build the inside formwork, we'll actually pass metal through all of those cracks and use that metal to tighten and make sure that the two walls don't separate away from each other as we pour in that concrete, because as we pour that in, all of the pressure, all of the weight, the massive amount of weight will want to separate out the boards. So we need to make sure that we tie them together. Of all days, today is not the day that you want it to be raining, but we're gonna make it work.
Very good.
Molto meglio.
Pensavo...
Hi.
How's it going?
It's a busy day today. How'd the kids get off to school?
Okay, we're all tired, but
Yeah,
good.
we're tired too.
All right, what's going on?
Come see.
Ooh, wow.
Get it fast. So we have the metal going in. We tie that in. Another panel, another wall of panels put up, and then we will be ready for concrete in the rain.
More concrete in the rain.
Are you gonna help?
Yay!
Mix.
Oh,
That's a good job.
is that
for
why I'm
you.
here?
No, I have a big job for you today. That's for sure.
My job for today is to sand these down and stain them. And the reason that I need to do that is because on the new room that we are building now, we're going to have wood beams on the underside of the roof to match the roof of the main house. We got these from the lumber yard and they came pre-finished with linseed oil, which just doesn't match. So today I'm going to sand this down and stain them with the stain that matches the roof that it is currently. We thankfully had that stain lying around, so we can get to it today. So just to show you what I'm talking about, up here is the way that the roof looks like underneath. This is how it came.
Doesn't exactly match.
So that would not look good. So this matches much better. It'll actually get a little bit darker.
Hold it sideways so that you can see the shadow.
Like this?
There you go. Yeah. So that matches
so
perfectly.
Underneath it'll be like this. Ooh,
Yep.
I'm going to fall over.
So we need to just restain those beams as well as some boards that kind of stick out. And then that terrace, it won't stick out this far, about half the distance. But we have to have some overhang to protect the stonework. Otherwise, over time, the rain will kind of mess up all of the beautiful stonework that we did.
So thankfully, linseed oil does not soak in very deep. So I just need to do a light sanding with 120 grit sandpaper.
Molto bravo. Very good.
That's it.
Right, easy.
Okay.
Vedere?
Molto bello.
Molto bene, very good. Vai, vai. Okay. Ok, che dopo si incastra e va bene.
So this is a pretty simple but ingenious system to keep these panels together. Remember, there's two separate walls of yellow panels right now, and we need to make sure that they don't collapse inward and don't collapse outward once the concrete gets poured in. So while I'm doing this on this side, the other guys are actually squeezed between the mountain doing it on the other side. So I'm thankful to be on this side of the wall.
Caputti, what does he say?
Everybody's got a problem that they don't know how to solve. Like life don't make no sense at all. And everybody feels something that nobody feels. Hurting takes some time to heal. Everybody's got someone that they wish they could call when tears turn into waterfalls. And everything keeps moving but you're standing still. Hurting takes some time to heal. Are you going through something that weighs on your mind?
Coffee break.
Ooh, thank you.
Yep.
Service.
That was the right decision. They're gonna
Yeah, it looks
age
really good,
a little
doesn't it?
darker. I'm positive this is the exact stain that they used before. But I even noticed this is the same thing we used on the fence, and I noticed that after a month or so, it kind of ages quite a bit darker.
Yeah, I
Very
think
nicer.
it's gonna be beautiful. So they keep messing up. Come on.
So what's really exciting about getting to this stage in the build is that it's really time to think about the aesthetic choices, the final aesthetic choices of what the house will look like in terms of our design. And I brought some pictures today to show you guys, which surprisingly, in all this time that we've been building, I haven't shown you guys any inspirational pictures, mostly because they've been stored on my phone and in random places. I'm not very organized, but the newbies actually told me about Millinote, who is sponsoring today's video. So I wanted to show you some of my inspirational boards that I've been building using Millinote and what the house will look like when it's finished. So here is our inspirational board for the kitchen design, and what I love about using Millinote is that it's very easy to drag in all of your pictures, your different products that you want, add in links from website, a to-do list, all of your color schemes, and even add in subboards within the existing board. So for example, I'm currently building out a different inspirational board for every part of the house, and for this kitchen board, I've added a subboard of the door inspiration so that I can quickly access that and make sure the door ideas that I'm going after also matches the design for the kitchen. As I mentioned before, I'm normally pretty terribly disorganized, but what I love about using Millinote is that it's essentially a giant digital whiteboard where you can toss all of your ideas in. And as a result of seeing everything in one spot, I'm noticing flaws in my ideas and things that I can fix, and we can tweak things as we go. And it's just a much better way of doing things. A great feature about Millinote is the clipper feature. So as you're scrolling the internet, if you find a product or a picture that you like as inspiration, you can clip that to one of your boards without ever leaving the website. And when you go back to Millinote, it'll be there waiting for you. You can share all of your boards with friends, with team members. People can comment, share ideas, edit. It can be a collaborative process on what is essentially a giant digital whiteboard. And the best part about all of this is that Millinote is completely free to use. So go ahead, check out the website, visit the link in the description below, or scan this QR code on screen. Simply by visiting the website not only helps support our family, but I promise you, you're gonna love using Millinote for how easy it is to use. Now, let's get back to work, and thanks to Millinote for sponsoring today's video. Nice day for it.
Nice day for it. Top number one. Chiodi.
Chiodi, arrivo.
Non bello questo.
Molto bello.
Bradey, centro. Vai.
The rain started bothering us, so we built a roof. Now, actually, this is to support the wall to keep it from falling over one way or the other as we pour the cement. And this will be actually the structure that holds the cement up when we pour the rooftop for the room as well as the terrace. Right now, we're hooking up something that is going to make me very, very happy. All of us very, very happy. Can make our lives a lot easier. As if you've seen us build up that wall, it's now almost 2.5, 3 meters, something like that. And to carry buckets of cement all the way to the top and pour them over is going to be quite annoying. That's what I was expecting to do, but you'll have to wait and see what they're doing with that support because it's going to make our lives a lot easier.
Vai! Vai!
It's clearly going to take a long time to fill up that wall with cement, so coffee break.
Oh, very good. Adesso vai in retro, oggi che c'è il tubo.
having a lot of comments saying, why don't you just get a cement truck or a cement pump? Both would be very much appreciated, but just not possible due to the road and what we're dealing with here. But that also would be far too easy. Bye. I'm starting to think it's a bottomless pit. So we have what is a very well oiled machine going here of two guys on the ground mixing and passing us up cement and two guys up top. And we alternate because the actual mixing part is extremely exhausting. The best place to be is where I am right now, which is up top, running the loads of cement into the wall. In the final stretch, need some cookies to power through. Well, and just like that, the final wall to this room is finished, and we're ready to move on to the final process, which is pouring the concrete for the terrace. which is really gonna pull this room together. I've got a lot of work to do to clean this place up and get ready for tomorrow, so I'm gonna leave you here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next week. I had no idea I had cement all over my face that whole time.